Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to take you around Kew Gardens here in London. It's a cold, wet, windy spring morning here in London. But as you can see, spring is in full force. I'm working on a little bit of a project here at Kew Gardens. So I thought what I'd do is take you with me and show you a couple of different spots here at Kew Gardens. And when I come back later on in the year, show you what it's like in all of its glory. Now, I've been told that one of my favourite plants is here at Kew Gardens, so I'm going to take us on a little trek and we are going to go and hunt down my little favourite plant. Kew Gardens is a botanic garden in southwest London. What you may not know is Kew Gardens is huge. In fact, it's set in over 300 acres of land. It was originally founded in 1840 and has since continued to expand. It's a World Heritage Site and one of the most visited attractions in London. There are lots of features to see, and in fact, we're just coming up to our first one now. Welcome to Kew's Kitchen Garden. This is an edible science garden. Here they grow edible plants to learn more about producing healthy and sustainable food. It's empty now, but let me show you what it looked like when I visited last year. I was blown away by the different varieties of plants that they grow. Not just your standard allotment veg, but plants from all over the world. The research that they do here could help us to find plants that could work in our ever-changing climate. I even found Malabar spinach here, which I'm a big fan of. But the hunt for my favourite plant continues, and these beautiful pansies and violas led the way. The next stop on my tour of Kew Gardens was the Rock Garden. Built in 1882, this is one of the oldest rock gardens in the world. The size and scope of this garden is absolutely insane, and although we're still in winter, there were even some blooms. Walking through the garden, I was absolutely mesmerized at just how resilient and resourceful plants are. Walking through the rock garden, I was reminded of buddleia growing through brick walls in the city. It was a stark reminder for me that sometimes if we were to just leave a space alone, nature will take its course and find a way to thrive. How beautiful is this? You can just imagine what this would look like in the height of summer. Located next to the Rockport is this beautiful structure. This is the Davies Alpine House. Some of these plants are some of the world's most resilient. They're able to grow above an altitude which trees can survive. Some of these plants have grown to adapt to some treacherous conditions, whether it's from the poles, the Arctic, the Alps, or the Andes. The vast majority of these plants will be dormant during winter, and in fact, a blanket of snow acts as a protector. And once that snow begins to melt in spring, they burst back into life. Their seasons are shorter, but with plenty of light, they will grow and set seed far quicker than other plants. We often see cyclamen and carnations as bedding plants, but in actual fact, their story is so fascinating. The cyclamen and dianthus have become so common that we've forgotten about their life cycle and everything that they've had to do to evolve and survive. What's fascinating to me is there are so many different species of plants here, and some of these would do so well on a windy balcony. It gives some real food for thought on the type of plants that we choose to use in our small spaces, making sure that we pick the right ones for our space. My mind was racing, thinking about different ways I could incorporate some of these ideas into my cloud garden. I decided to move on in an effort to find my favourite plant. This is the Princess of Wales Conservatory. It is huge. 4,500 square metres of carnivorous plants, orchids, cacti, and many tropical plants. It may be called the Princess of Wales Conservatory, but it's actually not named after Princess Di. It's named after Princess Augusta, mother of George III, who founded the gardens. However, Princess Diana did open the conservatory in 1987. Now, word has it that in this structure, I'm going to find my favourite plant. So, let's take a look inside. Ooh, child. Child, they already know what you planty people are like. I'm going to give you a tour of the Princess of Wales Conservatory. I barely walked through the door before I soon realised why that sign was there. Look at this orchid. There are 10 computer-controlled climate zones within the Princess of Wales Conservatory, and that's why you'll see so many doors with signs on telling you to close them to make sure that the climate stays the same in each area. If you are blown away by this is just the entrance, the foyer. I cannot wait to show you the rest of this conservatory. It's insane. The Princess of Wales Conservatory was designed by Gordon Wilson. It replaced round about 26 smaller buildings, including a fernery and a cactus house. Surprisingly, the conservatory is home to many fish. There are lots of aquatic tanks and ponds inside the conservatory, and the oldest species of fish in the conservatory is a red-tailed catfish, which is almost as old as the conservatory itself. This section of the conservatory is dedicated to orchids, and let me tell you, there are some dazzling species. Orchids come in so many different shapes, colours and sizes. It really is a breathtaking display. I was able to get really close up and have a look at some of the flowers. Just how beautiful is this? Honestly, I could have stayed in here all day, but I'm on a mission, so let's move on to the next zone. Ooh, ooh, child. Oh, it's a bit hot in here.
Let's try again.
Child, I was fighting for my life trying to get these shots. Wow, the difference in temperature between these computer-controlled zones is insane. I didn't want to edit this out. I wanted you to see and feel the difference between going through the computerized temperature-controlled zones. This zone was a lot warmer, but you could see the orchids in their natural state. We tend to think about them as potted plants, but here we see them wrapped around trees. No connection to the soil. It's just outstanding. Crotons get so much hate in the houseplant community, but when you see them in a more natural environment, How stunning is that? You can't deny them. The deeper I got into the conservatory, the less people I was around, and the quieter it became. This was one of the real plus points in coming here on a cloudy, rainy day. Have you ever seen a Zabrina this big? Man, it is just so beautiful. You guys, I don't even know why I'm getting emotional over a stupid plant, but look at what I've just found. tell you what, if my girls at home think they can continue to produce 4 measly little leaves, I'm going to show them this video and show them these plants. I was literally mesmerised by the size of this beast. It's as big as a tree. Nothing was going to prepare me for what I saw next. You guys, I finally found its name. Cocoa Yam. And then out of the corner of my eye, I saw it. My favourite plant. Well done to those of you who guessed it. But I came to find Colocasia Black Magic. So beautiful. There's so many here as well. I have created multiple videos on these plants. I absolutely love them. No, wait, you guys, over there, there's some in the water. So in my previous Black Colocasia video, I mentioned that they could be grown in containers or in soil,
but you can also grow them in water. And just look at this. Jeez, look at the size of these fish. I love how like there's a level of decorum in here, and here I am with my ratchet old self hooping and hollering over some plants. Oh, child. No wonder I'm not on Gardener's World.
Could you imagine Uncle Monty? Ooh. He would have me off the show so quick.
Wow, this is just too much to process. I'm absolutely blown away.
The team here at Kew Gardens find that the temperate areas are the trickiest when it comes to watering. They have 3 giant tanks underneath the glasshouse where they collect rainwater. And it doesn't help on sunny days when there's no canopy, so sometimes the conservatory can take a real beating from the heat. They started to build the glasshouse in 1982, and did you know that Sir David Attenborough in 1985 buried a time capsule in the foundations of the building? It's due to be dug up in 2085, but the capsule contains various seeds, food crops, and some endangered species. And it's thought that when the capsule is recovered, some of those plants will be extinct. That is insane. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the carnivorous plants today, because child, let me tell you, my little legs are aching after all of this walking.
So just imagine, this is only at the tip of the iceberg on what is here at Kew Gardens. I'm shocked at just the scale of this site. But but if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, because you know I like to keep everything real, this has been amazing sharing this moment with you, but sometimes I prefer to just be in the moment. So I'm going to come back on another day and show you the rest of Kew Gardens, but I'm going to take a little bit of time for myself and just reconnect with nature a little bit and enjoy the plants on my own. I kind of need a little bit of an energy boost. If you know, you know.
If you're new here, I find connecting to nature is a really great way to help me with my mental health, and today was a very much needed day to feel good again. This year I'm committed to taking you with me on as many journeys as I can, just in case you don't have the opportunity to get out into nature. Oh, hey girl, what you up to? You're looking kind of busy.
Huh? What do you mean, what am I doing? Oh, just doing some research.
Oh, research? On what? What kind of research is this? That doesn't look like Wikipedia to me.
But I thought maybe I'll just look online, do a bit of research for the video. Because I know there'll be people out here who want to know, a little bit more about this plant.
Well, because the thing is, that looked like eBay to me.
eBay? You think I'm just gonna buy? Oh no! I don't know how that happened. This damn hay fever.
Hay fever? Child, you inside.
No. Because when you're inside and you're on the 18th floor, the pollen just, it just flows up in the wind, and my nose.
You need to wipe the sleep from your eyes.
Wow.
Well, you can just quickly press the refund button.
Refund? No, because I need to do my bit for the economy.
Not the economy.
All of those people who be relying on this purchase that I just accidentally made, they are gonna need my help and my coins. Now, what would Rishi say?
Child, not you bringing the Prime Minister into this.
Oh, please, don't you be side-eyeing me. You know you're coming back for the unboxing video.
If you're new here, just a welcome to the hot mess that is my channel. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hopefully I will see you all again soon. What a mess.